doing today? I hope you guys are all very well. So good of you to come and join me to do a little project again today. I've got to say before we carry on with today's little project that I'm so happy that you guys have found the storage ideas useful and helpful. So thank you so much for the great feedback that I've had for that. I'm really just thrilled about all the wonderful comments I received in that regard. I'm hoping, due to popular request, I am hoping to record a video on my craft room and let you see how that all looks. So look forward to that one coming very soon. Alright, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little gifting idea, like a nice happy mail idea that's really quick and easy to make with some of your friends. Perhaps there's birthdays coming up, and since many of us are still in lockdown, I thought it would be a nice happy surprise to make and send off to a couple of our crafting buddies. So what I've done is I have just printed a page here. This is from Amity Bloom, and I'll put the link for this in my description box. This is an A4 page, so I'll give you, I know with the US letter it needs to be slightly shorter, so I have made the correct measurements, so we will be taking off a little bit off here just to make it the same size for the letter paper as well. Okay, so we will do that in a minute. What I wanted to do is show you what I plan to do with this, and I'm going to show you with my little sample that I made out of craft paper. We're going to have something that's about this size, and it's made from this piece here, just one piece of paper. So what I've done is you open it up like this. We open it up like that. We've got some little flaps down the side here which we're going to decorate. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then we're just going to fold it up, and I've got a nice little very pretty closure that I'm going to show you on at the end. Okay, so that's a little process that we're doing, and that's going to be pretty flat, and we'll have goodies and things which I'm going to show you, and then we'll be able to pop that into a little envelope and send it off to our friends. Okay, so it's in the spirit of giving. Right, so what I've done here is I've got a piece of paper. I've printed this on both sides with one of my old Amity Bloom kits. I will, as I said, put the link down below. I think these are called happy pages, but I will put the link there. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a few measurements on here. Alright, so what I'm going to grab is my scoreboard. That's what we need. If you don't have a scoreboard, just use a ruler, and even the back of a butter knife would work pretty well. I did that for a long time. But here is my scoreboard, so I just want to grab that and put this over here. Okay, so I'm going to give you these measurements. The first measurement I'm going to make a score line is at 2 1/4 inches, and I will give you the conversions of that into centimeters at the top of the page. Okay, so that's my first line. The next line I want to make a score mark at is what's this, 5 1/2, 5 1/4. So in between 5 1/2 and the 5 1/4 mark, we want to do another score line straight down there. Okay, and then the next one is 8 1/2 inch mark. We want to do another one down there like that, and then we are going to do the very last one. I think it's just at 1 and just between 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. Okay, and I think that should be about right, so that we've got enough to chop off there so everybody can use the same page if I'm right, hopefully. Okay, so these are, you know, interchangeable. Basically I've got the smallest one there. That one is sort of 1/8 of an inch bigger, and then that one's another 1/8 of an inch bigger than the one before. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. Then what we're going to do here is, I think it was Let me just double check. Okay, so at 1 3/4 inches here, that's the half, that's the 3/4. We're going to make a score line right down like that. And then we're going to turn this around and do the same on this side, 1 3/4. Just like that. Don't press too hard and break your paper. As I said, this is 160 GSM paper, so I will put what that is in pound weight for you as well. Okay, so it's thicker paper, twice the weight of copier paper. Okay, so I just want to grab my knife, and what we want to do now is we want to just take a pen, and we're going to just decide, I think that is the side, that's our top, the narrow bit, like that. So what we're going to do is we want to cut off that side, cut off that side, we want to cut off that side, not that one, and then we want to cut off this bottom one here. Now we want to do the opposite on there. So this one's off, that one's on, that one's on, that one's off, that one's off, that one's on, and there we go. Right. Bit of a funny thing. So that's what we're going to do there. Right, so I'm going to now just take off those bits that I've made a mark next to. So let's just see here. Okay, so we'll take that off there. Right, keep these little bits because I think we're going to use this bit here. We are, so keep that bit there, and we'll just put the rest over there for the moment. All right, so we finished with our ruler. We'll just put it to the side. So this is the top, and these are all our flaps. So what we're going to do now is just fold the flaps up. We're going to make them into little pockets. So there's the one, and we're going to turn this one round like that, and we're going to just go like that, and then we're going to do the same with the bottom one over here. Okay, now what I forgot to do, as always, is just take off this bit here. Now if you're making using a letter size paper, you won't need to do this, because I think this is just the difference between the length of the A4. Okay, with the letter I think it's slightly wider, like 1/2 inch. That doesn't matter. It's not going to alter anything that side, so don't worry about that at all. Oops. Me and my loud noise. All right, so the other thing I wanted to do was this is going to be the little flap. I forgot to fold that one down, so let's just fold that down quickly. And you can always make this flap shorter if you're short on length for the letter size, which I don't think you are, but just in case. Then I'm just going to use my punch. This is an EK punch, a really pretty punch, and you can see the sort of pattern that it has. I'll try and get that on my Amazon favorites list if you're interested, and I will just punch this out quickly, and I will meet you back here in a second. Okay guys, so you can see that's on a very pretty little finish there. Just take that off, and now what we want to do is just fold these pieces up nicely, and then this one down. We've done that one, so it's just this middle one like that. Okay, right, so that should all work pretty nicely together. Right, so that folds up like that. If at any point, like over here where this is slightly too wide, you can always just take a little sliver off here. So I want to just angle it just ever so slightly, just so that it's not going to catch on the side of your other flap. So just do this like that, and then you can do it on this one as well, just to give you a nice smooth closing. Right, so not very much, but it's just enough. Right, so when you close that over now, you've got a much smoother closure. Okay, so that's looking really pretty like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just move this stuff over, because I think the ruler gets in the light. What I want to do now is just close up these little pockets. So we're going to just put a little bit of glue on here. I'm making this quick and easy. We don't want it complicated, and because we've printed double-sided, you know, it's just really quick and easy. We got a nice background. I have slightly distressed the edges there, if you can see in the which I've edited out. We just want to, you could use double-sided tape, of course, with this as well, so that would work just as well. Okay, so we've got that done, and then we've got this last little one here, just like that. I'm so glad it's the end of the week. I have been so busy on deadlines again, but I'm so excited because I had such a good pass rate from the students that sat my November, well, the external November GCSE exams, so I'm absolutely thrilled. Only one of the students didn't make it, and that was all, by 1 mark. How awful is that? But we're having it redone, rechecked, bless her. Right, so really chill, really happy for them, so excited. Right, so that's looking really nice. We've got that all done. It's coming together. Now what I wanted to do is, and I asked you to keep that piece there, I've inked this one up already. I've made this slightly smaller. I've just cut that out because I thought this one was quite, you know, quite boring, and I thought the one piece from the other side, I thought, no, I want to put these beautiful rows on that came from this paper, and I'm just going to stick that on there just to bring all the colors and a little bit more pink on this side. That's the only reason I'm doing that. Nothing else. So I'm just going to put that down there like that, because we cut it off, so why not? Okay, so you can see I've cut it slightly smaller just to give it a bit of a frame on that middle pocket, and I like those colors a lot better now. Really like this paper because you've got so many things happening here. Okay, so this is looking gorgeous. What I want to do here is I'm going to put an eyelet in there. So let me just grab my eyelets. Just put this in my glue. I don't think I need that anymore. And just going to try and, not sure if I want blue or pink, probably maybe pink. I don't think the blue's quite, I think pink would look quite nice there. I don't think blue's quite the colour. Could be, but I'm going to put the, I think I'm going to put the pink ribbon in here, so we'll try that. Okay, so there we go. These are also on my Amazon favorites list if you wanted to know where I get them from, because people ask me that a lot. Alright, so I'm going to just grab my crocodile. So this is really coming together really quickly now. So we just want to find the middle here. Let's see, it's about 1, 2, and in the middle there. So I'm going to get my pencil. I don't like to guess these things. And I'm going to put it just above here, above where I've cut out this sort of decorative bit, and I'm going to just, that's where I need to punch the hole. So you can see I've just got that there for the hole, so that just shows me, right, that's where I want it. No worries there, and then we can just stick that in. I think what I'm going to do, I've just had a little thought, and I've got a little scrap of paper here. I'm going to put a double layer of paper behind this. Just thought of it now, and I'll put it up this way, and I'm going to stick this behind. Just had this, I should have done it before I punched the hole really, but that doesn't matter. I'm just reinforcing the hole. That's why I'm sticking this down. So what I'm going to do is, the hole at least gives me a guide of where to stick it. So just going to put that over there, and I'll re-stick it, just so that we've got a much firmer thickness of paper. All right, so there we go. I've got that there. So that can go out of the way. And then I can just redo the hole, I think, like that. Okay, so it's just double thickness of paper, and I can put that in right over there like that. I was going to punch the hole again. All right, so we've got that in there now, and that's just given us some more strength, I think. So I feel quite a lot better. Not that it's going to need strength, but you know, we don't want the thing to fall apart. Right, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is little bits and bobs. So I've got a little stamp that I found in my stamp box there. So I'm going to just stick that down on this one, because this one's looking a bit sparse now. So I thought, okay, I'll stick the stamp down there then. That gives that a little bit of a thing. And I thought, well, we'll have a little stamped word. This is from my little stamps that all click together. You'll find that on my list as well. I do love these stamps, and I love these little words. You know, you can't go wrong with a word, and I thought flower is a good word. Why not? So we'll just add this one on as well. Yeah, I think that just finishes it off. I think I might just oops, sorry guys, not looking what I'm doing. There we go. Right, I do prefer a brown archival ink on this, or you could use your vintage photo really, but I'm not a black person, so I don't use black much. Right, there we go, that's that. So easily done. I think all the rest of that looks pretty fine. Now all we're going to do is we're going to load up our envelopes. So I've made one of these tags, which I got this idea from the lovely Jody. Thank you, Jody, who sent me a tag like very similar to this. Hers was blue and a bit different, but I love that idea. Great way to use your book pages up as well, guys. Then I've just made this one from scraps, so I'm going to put that in there. This has just come up from one of my Amity Bloom bits, so it's just in my ephemera box there. I'm just going to put those in there like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've got these bits that come from various Amity Bloom ephemera kits. So I just like them because they all were sort of bits of blue. So I thought, right, that can go in there like that. And then in the last little pocket, I'm sort of reiterating what I've got on the other side, but in a different colour. So I've got a little stamp, I think that's chapter 1. Made another one of those little tags, and just another piece of ephemera in my box there. So that's what's going to go on the other side. So let's do that a little further out, and that one can go just in there like that. Okay, how pretty is that to send to somebody? Yeah, this is just my sorry ribbon. How pretty is that? Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold that up really easily like that. Then what we want to do is, I said pink, didn't I? So I've got some sorry ribbon that I've ironed here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread this through here like that. Okay. And then I'm going to just lie this over the back like this. And then we're going to tie a nice bow, nice big bow over here like this. And then we can just make sure that it's all really pretty, like that, like that. And I might, do I want another one? No, I think that'll do the job. So, oh, I'm not going to faff, I'm not going to faff. Right. How's that look, guys? If I just line this up a little bit there, and then we just can cut this off a little bit like that, and the other side, I think it's like that. There we go. And then you've got your little gift to post off to somebody. How cute is that? Yeah, really pretty. And you can slide a little note in there as well if you wanted to. All right, so I quite like that. Maybe, wait, I've got another idea. My little butterflies here, I might want to add one. Maybe. And I did see, I thought I had a nice pinkish one somewhere in here near the top. There, I think that one. This one. Should we put him on there with a little bit of something? Let's see what else I can find just to add on there. Some of this. So this is my gauze roll that I bought, and I've just rolled, well, it was a long bit and I've just bought it and tea dyed it, and there we go. Right, so I'm going to just take a piece of it like that. Don't know if I quite like to tease it open a bit, make it really loose and airy fairy, you know. Maybe that's too little, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I think that could work. I don't want it to be too thick, so that'll work. Right, let's just get this off here, and we'll just put a little bit of this on so that we can stick down our little butterfly like that, and we'll just stick that down. Just, it's easier to sort of pull it all out when it's on there. And then I'm just going to put down the little butterfly. Let's just have a look at that there. Yeah, gotta have a butterfly, don't we? There we go. Move him a bit down, I think, or it's a she, this one. And maybe I'm just like not stopping now, so I do apologize. Just getting a little one of these. Come here, like that, and then we can just put a little bit over there. Okay, we are now done. Have I got that the right way? Right, okay, there we go, everyone. How cute is that? With a very pretty bow, which is so light and soft. Soft colors, beautiful gift for somebody, I think. You know, can easily roll off a few of those and send them to your nearest and dearest. Not too thick at all. You know, that would go really well in an envelope and won't be expensive to post. And there we have it. So let me know what you think. All right, so go and roll off a few of those. If you're wanting to use this in a journal, it would work really well. You could stick it down at the back, or stick it on 3 sides, use it as a pocket, or take the whole thing like that and use like a doily. So let me just mock up something for you here on what I've got on my table. So say here's a page and you had some kind of a doily or a piece of lace even. So let's just make that in half. If that was in half, or a piece of lace, half of this doily really, and if that was stuck down like a piece of lace, you could always tuck it in somewhere like that, you know, that could work as well. Okay, right guys, how cute is that? Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, thank you for the fantastic encouragement and support you always give me. I hope you enjoy this little idea, and I'm going to see you very soon. Hopefully the next video I show you is my craft room. I hope so. So we'll try and get that sorted as soon as possible. Thank you so much again. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.